You gotta understand that human beings fear being excluded. Human beings fear exiled more than mediocrity. That's why a lot of people, when they try to climb their way to the top, and others who are at the bottom, because they fear the gap that that person is going to get to, because that person has a potential that they're actually utilizing, and it reminds them of their stagnation. So people will throw little jabs. They'll be like, you think you're better than us?" And that sentence alone itself has destroyed so much people and stopped so many people from achieving what they need to achieve and who they want to become, more than failure, more than any other thing. Because human beings, psychologically at the core of it, fear being exiled away from the tribe more than they fear being in the same place and being mediocre, being average, basically. And you got to recognize these psychological attacks, because the truth is that the horrible people, these things, we always like to say they got this type of people, they got this type of person. The truth is that those people live among us. They can be your friends, they can be your family, they can be your community and people around you. Because human beings will convince themselves that they're doing what's best for you while undermining you, while bringing you down, convincing themselves, because they're so convinced of their own, good intentions for you, which really mask their insecurities. So you got to watch out for a lot of these psychological games at play. And one more thing, that very nature that exists in others exists within yourself. You got to acknowledge it. So to understand that your jealousy is supposed to guide you to where you want to be in life, to use these emotions in a more positive and constructed way, and not to ignore them, because ignoring it does not make it go away. It just ends up controlling you in the background and unconsciously projecting onto others. So you gotta have it checked. You don't check it, it's gonna check itself in, and you're not gonna like it when it checks itself in. So you gotta be able to organize that very internal nature that we all like to suppress and re express it in the right way.